My name is Bembato Sitoweo, and I'm a political revolutionary poet for the minority and people of color and the disenfranchisement of third world countries in Africa, as well as the Middle East. And my heart and soul goes out to the struggle for peace and prosperity and social equality for our people, for the people of color who have always been manipulated and broken and held in bondage by the ideology of the pro-Euro rhetoric. So what I have to offer is something of political insight and enlightenment from the highest elevated minds of achievements of our cultures and whom developed the resources and capabilities to strike against the very ones who said that we could be nothing, who said that we were to be slaves, who said that we were to be useless, that we were nothing but heathens. However, the truth has come today, and the people see, and through that which I have wrote, 4,000 revolutionary poems for the people of color, for the religion of religions, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Fizabi Allah, the truth will come. And in my spoken word that I have to present to the world is to let you know that the new Che's are rising. You see? The new Pancho Villas is rising. You see? The new Nat Turners is rising. You see? The new William Lloyd Garrisons is rising. You see? The new Fidel Castros is rising. You see? The new Bambatas is rising. You see? The new Cito Wales is rising. Cannot you see? The new Chief Joseph is rising. Cannot you see? The new Sitting Bulls is rising. Cannot you see? The new Geronimos is rising. Cannot you see? The new Bin Ladens is rising. Cannot you see? The new Zakarawis is rising. Cannot you see? The new Genghis Khans is rising. Cannot you see? The new awakening of the revolutionary ideology of those who united the people of color together in the United States of America to fight for liberation and honor and respect and prosperity and the hope for true freedom and equality for the development of a higher social elevated society that will bring us off the knees of the oppressors who continue to ridicule and defame and manipulate the people of color and keep us disenfranchised. The truth is that which I bring. I lie to you not. What I have to offer is only the truth, and it is raw. Some may view what I have to say violent and very disturbing. However, this is only an insight of the truth of what is going on today and what has been going on since the beginning of time. And the only way that we are to come together and see that no race is greater than any race, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us all from Adam and from that which forth came from after them. But we are all different colors, and we are to be united together and deserve to have all of the social, economical resources that we deserve. So, dear brothers and sisters, this poem is something very special, and I do this for the Black Queens. This is what this poem is about. And it's very, very sincere, very, very truthful. And I want you to understand that this poem book right here, I created when I was in prison. This poem book right here is very, very powerful. It's so powerful that it was confiscated by the authorities because I was labeled as a black radical or an Islamic extremist for voicing my opinion on the oppression of people of color, constantly antagonized and ridiculed and defamed by the Trumpist ideologist, as well as the Hitler ideologist, as well as the Napoleonist ideologist, you see, the Mussolini ideologist, you see, the Bush ideologist, the George Washington ideologist. So this book right here was a book that I had created when I was in prison. It's very, very raw, but it's very, very truthful. And this book I created was confiscated by the authorities, in which they decided to take my own writings of expression of freedom of speech in the defense for the people of color that has been ridiculed and attacked and defamed and used since the beginning of time. And I did not receive it back till after my door was kicked in by the authorities. But before this happened, this poem book in which I just showed you and a number of other ones was confiscated. And I was being stereotyped in Tabor City when I was in prison for my opinion against racist and racism in all its forms, and how I plan to dismantle it mentally and voice my opinion spiritually, how I felt. In doing so, this was confiscated from me, and it was handed over to the FBI, as well as the Secret Service and Homeland Security, in which nothing was found. I have the First Amendment on the front cover of each one, because I am a United States of America citizen, and that's a fact. So I went through a lot, man, to get this book back. It's very powerful, these books back. It's very powerful. All my stuff was confiscated from my home. 16 probation officers confiscated all of my material, and it was reviewed, and it was seen that, you know, I was not a threat. What I had to bring, what I had to offer was truth in its sense, and voicing my opinion, in which and my historical facts and evidences in which I've dug up. So I have the right to do this, and that's what I do. Many people were critic. Is the great W.E.B. Du Bois. You know, he was critic. He was critic for what he had to say, and many more were critic. Frederick Douglass was critic for what he had to say. Medgar Evers was critic for what he had to say. Malcolm X was critic for what he had to say. You see, Huey P. Newton was critic for what he had to say. You know, so comes a time when either you're just gonna sit back and be like a majority and not really dissect the energies and time and the elements of what is destroying us within the African American and Hispanic community, for us not to try to uproot these infections and bring about a better social equality for us all, because our children are the future. And you know, there's great people out here of all colors that have united together. And in my poetry, I pay honor and tribute to the people of European descent, of the true heroes that really, really stood for something, that have no recognition, that were greater than any presidents of this United States in their sense. And John Brown is one. The great Theodore Dwight Weld, William Lloyd Garrison, Garrett Smith. You see, in Europe, you have William Wilberforce. These are great men of honor, great men who sacrificed everything. They sacrificed their lives, their time, their money, their energy, and helped liberating African slaves and as well as African American slaves from being in bondage. However, these people are not paid tribute to or honored in the less sense. The great Thaddeus Stevens, which was a radical Republican judge. This was a great man, and these people fought for us, and they deserve their recognition and their honor, and I bring about that within my poetry. So for those who say that I'm racist or they feel like I am, let me remind you, my mother is a Caucasian woman. My grandmother and grandfather are Caucasian. The African side of my family abandoned me. But I still pay tribute and honor to the blood. And that is what it is. It's not about race, even though I bring about the truth of what is going on. So that's enough being said with that. I hope that the people understand that you only got one life. So I've decided to change my mind. I've decided to change my mind on the poem in which I'm going to deliver, because this one is really on my chest and I want it to be heard. I want it to be heard. It's called Confined Sons. Confined Sons. November 2nd, 2018. Imagine a beautiful baby, wild black bird forever trapped in a cage. Imagine how the juvenile black sons feel alone and locked away. Just like the black birdie, frightened, confused, and afraid. If only you knew how our sons feel abandoned today. The old white judge has little to say, looking down on the always. So in the cell, the young black boy searches for hope, staring at the cracks in the wall, in the windows, but can't cope. So he, like the little baby black bird, chirps, crying in solidarity alone, wishing he had a real family that he has never known. His mother in the streets, father in the grave, or his mother too busy working to teach him how to become a man. His father, another sperm donor, ignoring what it means to be a man. The mother bird can't always protect the flock. She knows the constant dangers that are always around the clock. When she loses one, she still loses no love, for none, it never stopped. The same goes for the black or white mother missing hers, brown or black alike. Not gave the time to have a hope to find. Brown and black boys filling up cells to lose their minds. All they have been raised up in atmospheres of constant crime, inspiring them to follow the blind. The little colorful boys become accepted to their fates, becoming cold-hearted and maddened for their mistakes. Wishing someone could turn back time, and they take it all back. But Uncle Sam's system has no mercy for the little brown and black. Remember that poor lost young man, abandoned, forever black. I love you, brothers. Keep striving. Keep faith in Allah. And remember, you got people out here that care about you. I ain't forgot about you. I'm on my toes working 2 jobs, going to school, So You got one life, man, and I love you, and I'm out here. I'm trying to make a change. Politically involved, trying to make a difference with the truth, bringing it raw, trying to make a difference for my people, trying to let them understand that the system is unjust, nothing's equal. Only thing they want us to do is throw our money in them big, nice little vicinities that they make with steeples. In the same sense, we always knew they were the ones long ago that enslaved our people. I feel something burning in my soul. I remember the black kings that were slaughtered long ago. I remember the African queens raped and chained in rows. I remember the blood of my people. Look at their backs, like rivers they flowed. Do not you know the pain and humiliation that the old slave queens went through? Do not you know? Do not you see the truth? But I'm the proof of a new evidence of a new revolution that has begun, an awakening to show. This is the time. This is mine. This is now. It's time to show. Do not you know? I'm like the new Bambata Sita whale about to blow. I love my people. I love my people. And I'm certain we trained to go. So, the time has come. My new Huey P's. Salute, salute, salute. My new ancient black African glorious kings. Paint our dreams. W.E.B. Like the beating heart within me. Harriet Tubman. With a great smile, look at the gleam of a true queen. Cannot you see the essence of the victory flowing through your roots like spirits of ghosts of the great ones, the legends? This is the truth, that which I bring. Understand. They hate us, but they try to cover up and devise their plans. Who do you think brought crack cocaine? Who do you think brought heroin to us on them planes? Wasn't no black man fit for that kind of track. They was too busy chasing them and swatting them out and killing them like rats. And this is all facts. We can always bring it back. Roll back the tapes. Roll back the tapes. You can see these ain't mistakes. This is the truth. And we're too late. Black Panther, Black Panther, Black Panther, please rise. New Deacon of Defense. Create a good plan. You must devise. It's time to enchant the spirits and the souls of the virtuous, young, and unable. I'm the truth. I'm the truth. This ain't nothing to those who can't understand the development of being somebody, of doing something so special, of not being the one to be the one who decimates the community in which you say that you love, but you are the one that is the constant devil. These are sequels that keep passing by and rotating and rotating and rotating. It's the same old shit. Death comes around so quick. Comes around so quick. Comes around so quick. Black on black, black on black, black on black. What the fuck is that? Excuse my language. But where's the love? Where's the love of the ancient kings and queens that went through everything for us to be in existence to be? Cannot you see? You are the essence of the truth within their souls that brought about a hope for victory. Salute, salute. George Jackson. Salute, salute. Nat Turner. Salute, salute. Gabriel Prosser. Salute, salute. Geronimo. Salute, salute. Malcolm X. Salute, salute. The real ones. the legends, the Osceola, and John Horse. The ones of truth who demanded respect, crazy horse mentality on them, knocking the heads off of the Shermans with no regrets. Clan hanger, all racist activities, we erase them and put them where they need to be. The true rejects. Yeah. Allah subhanahu I love. The one and only who created all people of color to come together and love and obey and worship and do as he is judged. I remember the old days when I was just a young, crazy, cold-hearted thug, terrorizing my own streets, destroying thy brother, taking all he had for keeps, shooting up my own streets. Another story about the terror I reaped every week. You think I'm proud of that? You think that's something special? I was crippin' hard, I was dirty, I was cold-hearted, a real rebel. But I guess what I got? 10 years in prison, lost with no one. Lucky I had a vision. Lucky I found the truth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his religion. So, let your soul open up. I pray to God you make the right decision. I pray to Allah that you understand that we got to go up against those on their missions. Whether it be filing many petitions, oh my people, I got more to come. I got more to come. Stay tuned. Tell me how you feel. Let me know your insight. Let me know how you feel about Bambaataa Sithoeo. That's what I want to know. This is the truth. This is the truth. This isn't no joke. What I come to bring is raw. What I come to bring is the truth. Real rap. I'm on a whole nother level. A whole nother level. You know what? I want the people to hear this. For my people of power, my brothers and sisters and people of power, this is for you. Stay tuned.